Oh, Lord, have mercy, it is. It's just a crippled judge, I guess, that's a problem. All right, I guess y'all, I presume y'all are ready. Yes. All right, good morning to everybody. Today is Tuesday, October the 14th, 9 o'clock a.m. Actually, it's 9:04 a.m. Gonzales County Commissioners Court will now be in session. We're going to move to public comment, and we have one signed up, and it is Crystal Cedillo.
Good morning. I wanted to let the court know that the 2025 tax statements have been at the printer, are being printed, and they should be in the mail soon. I wanted to make a special note that the city of Welder does not have any taxes on the consolidated tax statement because they failed to follow tax code and adopt a tax rate prior to the September 30th deadline, and I have not received any correspondence back from anything that I've sent them in relation to a tax rate this year, so they are not on the consolidated tax statement. In case you have any questions from anyone living within the city of Welder or owning property within the city of Welder of why don't I have a tax for the city of Welder, I have no information from the city of Welder on a tax rate.
How does that work?
I can tell you what the tax code says. Tax code says that jurisdictions have until September 30th to adopt a tax rate. After that, they have, if they have not adopted a tax rate, it is either the lower of the no new revenue, calculated no new revenue rate or last year's rate, and they have 5 days after to ratify that rate and notify the tax collector of the ratification of that rate. They have failed to do so, and I am not an attorney, and I cannot give legal advice. So that's where we stand. Thank you.
So I guess when you collect the tax rate, it'll be at when you collect tax for that area Welder, then there won't be any, they'll use their old tax rate? Or can they use the old tax rate? What's going to
We at this time have no taxes for Welder. Because they have failed to notify me of any tax rate because they have not ratified a tax rate to my knowledge. Because I have sent them many emails asking for information and they have not responded back to me.
They used to have an attorney out of Flatonia. Steinhauser used to be their attorney a long time ago. I don't know their attorney.
I guess that's a mess for Welder folks over there. Maybe try to get a chance to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody, see if we can figure something out. I'll get with the county attorney, I guess, today. This is new news to me. This is the first I've heard of it. So.
In your years of being at the tax office, have you ever seen this happen before?
I know we're not supposed to ask questions in public comment, but this is something that we really, this is detrimental.
Really have interaction, but no entity has failed to respond back to my inquiries.
Okay.
All right, we will definitely work on that.
Thank you very much for bringing it to our attention.
Yes, sir.
No sooner. Okay. Yes, sir.
Paul's not here.
Oh, yeah, thank you. To make note that we do have a quorum, but Commissioner Boatwright is not present, so it's just us. Thank you for pointing that out.
No problem.
All right. So we're done with public comment. We're moving to the consent agenda. The following may be acted upon in one motion. The commissioner, county judge, or citizen may request an item be pulled for a separate discussion and or action.
Does anybody have any questions?
I have no, sir, I have no questions.
Well, I move we approve the consent agenda.
And I'll second it.
All right, I've got a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda. No further discussion. If there's no further discussion, then all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. All right, we'll move this to number 10, to deliberate and consider action on the following items. Number 10, we have an update from Jimmy Harless on the burn ban.
736 is our KPDI. The highest KPDI rates throughout conditions is 800. There are some spots in the county that are higher than that. If you look on the color scale, we are bright red, which tells us that we're dry. So please keep the water trucks and the heavy equipment ready for us in case. I appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Move to number 11, discuss with action Cass County votes for the appraisal district board of directors.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
One thing I'd like to say, Gene, when you brought up the water truck,
Yes, sir.
some of our yards are fenced and some of them aren't. I've always been concerned about a child getting in there and falling over and falling in that tank. The one we have now, we welded a screen on it or a bar so nobody can get in it. I'd just like to kind of, if y'all haven't thought about it, that always bothers me, kids who crawl up and fall in that water tank.
I've never thought about that. That could happen. Grown man could fit in there, so you know a
Yeah,
kid
so
can fit.
we welded a deal on top of ours, it's something y'all might think about.
All right.
It'd be worse than the one whole ice box, but you know, kids like the water,
Right.
they could fall.
You can get in, but you can't get out.
Yes. Thank you, Pat.
Okay.
Thank you, Don.
Should have a list of the members. Ask to vote for them, or if y'all have some ideas or somebody else.
So the 5 that is on there is what's,
906 votes that you need to split or give to one.
so there is 906 votes, that's the 5 that is on there.
So do the same ones want to stay?
Do the same ones want to stay?
As far as I know, Schleifer didn't say anything, so didn't know if y'all had any, y'all's own,
Anybody else?
anybody that
that
y'all want to
want to put on there?
Well, we've only got enough votes for one, but
Well, we have 906 votes to distribute however we want to.
right, the school district's got. We got a lot more than we have. So we got 906. Gonzales ISD has 600, 1,630, and Nixon Smiley has 1,490.
I think it takes 1,000 votes for them to get on, to get approved.
Y'all got any comments or?
Kind of leave it the way it is. Stay on.
If that is the case, then we can maybe just divide our votes between the 5,
Be fine.
which dividing it comes out to 181.2.
So Y'all all right there? I make a motion to
Yes, sir.
divide them equally between the five that are there.
All right. I had a motion and a second to divide the county's 906 votes equally or as equally as possible between the five. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carried. Number 12, discuss with action the approval of an exception to the Gonzales County subdivision rules in precinct 4 for Roy Nolte.
Yes, sir. Mr. Nolte was kind enough to show up this morning in case you had any questions. We've been working with Commissioner Boatwright on this. What it is Mr. Nolte just purchased 50.4 acres. Is that correct, from an adjacent neighbor? Who did you get it from?
Dwight and Cynthia McAllister.
Okay. And there was an old house that's sitting on the property that he was not interested in keeping. So what he was asking was, out of that new purchase of 50.4 acres, to split that house off acre and a half, because there's county water there, and sell that separately, right? Is that
Yes.
correct? And please, if I get it wrong, let me know. Sure. Commissioner Boatwright, in talking to him, was fine with it, but he's not here, so he instructed me to go ahead and put it on the agenda.
Yeah,
It's 30-foot easement up, it adjoins McNabb place. It's not in the middle or anything. It's that entrance stuff, and it goes up and goes around the house.
Yeah, Commissioner Boatwright did mention it to me also. He said that he did not have any problem with it. So y'all know more about this stuff than me, so.
It looks all right to me. I move that we approve the exception to county subdivision rules in precinct 4 for Roy Nolte.
Second.
All right, had a motion and a second to approve the exception for Gonzales County subdivision rules in precinct 4 for Mr. Nolte. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. Thank you for being here, sir.
Thank you.
All right, 13, discuss with action bylaws for the Gonzales County Historical Commission.
They just updated their bylaws, Kristen's already looked at them.
And this is the copy of them all here.
No, good.
I move we approve the bylaws for Gonzales County Historical Commission.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve the bylaws of the Gonzales County Historical Commission. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion will carry. Number 14, discuss with action fiscal year 26 Proficient Benefit Solutions renewal application.
Good morning. Everything is pretty much the same. They're going to charge us $5.75 per employee that is in the program a month. Usually about 63 people, it runs about $375 a month. The minimum is $78 a month that we pay, and then we do pay a $170 annual maintenance fee. That's what we've always paid every year. They did do something by email. It's not in the application, in the renewal application, but starting next year, if we have them come out for open enrollment or any type of meeting, they're going to charge us a $250 travel expense fee starting next year. So that's the only thing. It's not in the renewal application. It's distributed by email that they sent that to us. The only time we haven't come out during open enrollment, and next year I won't need them, I can do it myself. Just tell people what they pay, what they don't pay is pretty much, you really don't need to have them come out. So they said we do it by virtual, they won't charge us, but if we want them to actually come out, next week they won't charge us because this is coming out later, it's going to start next year. But everything else is the same. Still paying the same amount. We are, of course, for the last time in January, we'll probably get a bill where they want us to pay up front the first 2 months. So I'll pay that in January. We just discussed that already for the budget time. Right now, when I looked at it, we're up like $8,000, so, we will get, whatever we have at the end of the year, probably won't be 8,000, whatever we have left over at the end of the year, if we have anything, they'll send us a check to reimburse us for that amount, so we'll still have to pay the $13,000, usually it's about $13,000, $14,000 in January upfront.
You all right with this?
Yes, sir, yeah, I'm fine, like I said, I
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
250, we
ask
won't
that
need
same
them.
question. You're all right with it, Shauna? You're good with it? Okay.
Good.
Well, I move we approve item 14, to approve the action for the FY 26 proficient benefit solution renewal application.
Second?
Had a motion and a second to approve the fiscal year 26 Proficient Benefit Solutions Renewal Application. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carried.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.
Number 15, discuss with action new contract adding additional users and additional features from the LexisNexis plus LexisNexis plus AI for the Gonzales County Courthouse Library, County Attorney, the Sheriff's Office, Justice of the Peace, and the Constable's Office to be paid out of the library fund as discussed during the previous budget workshop.
I remember us discussing that to see if we could take it out of the law library stuff. I'm all right with that. What about
I'm
you?
good with the discussion, yes.
I'm good.
I move we approve item 15 as listed.
Second.
Motion and a second to approve item 15 as listed. Any further discussion? All in favor? All opposed? Motion carries. Commissioner Staton,
Motion we adjourn.
all in favor?